Hi friends, I'm Jeffy G. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Lately there's been a lot of hype, a lot of buzz about the output Co-Producer A.i generated sample packs. It's currently free in beta, and some people are calling it a game changer. Some people are speculating that it could be the end of sample packs as we know it. Personally, I think it's a bit of an overreaction, but I think it's worth taking a look at. The first step to using Co-Producer is to set up an account on the output website. If you don't already have an account, click on the login and register. If you scroll down here, you'll see Introducing Pack Generator, and you can start creating right away. Some of the endorsements are interesting. Saved me countless of hours digging through samples, kind of suggesting that the challenge of finding samples is bigger than creating them. So start creating. I'm going to log in. You have a very simple interface of just entering a prompt. And they give some examples here where you could just put R&B with romantic electric piano. I'm just going to put in 70s disco drums and chords and then click on generate. And it's going to create 4 packs. After it finalizes the tracks, you can give them a preview by clicking on play. That's pack 1. Well, pack 2 has that disco beat I was looking for, whereas pack 1 was a little bit more 70s rock. I don't know about pack 3. I like pack 4, so I'm going to download that one. Now, if I didn't like any of those 4, I could click on this recycle button down at the bottom, which would generate another 4 packs. 70s disco pack and chords comes down as a zip file. Going to expand the zip file. You've got quite a few things, including organized samples into these instruments as well as stems. Let's hear the electric bass. Well, that's a kick, not a bass. Maybe that's what they mean. Electric guitar. Well, pretty good. So in that sample pack, just that one sample pack, I've got 31 items, 31 samples. Again, let's try another prompt. 90s grunge rock with driving beats. Generate 4 new packs. Let's preview some of these packs. Not bad. Not fond of that preview. It's a little bit too busy and it's difficult to isolate the individual samples. Let's download pack 3. All right, you'll see here there's a button to try random prompt, kind of the random dice type approach. I guess this is if you don't know what you're looking for and you don't know what prompt to type in. Now at the moment, Pack Generator is in beta, so it's free, but it won't be for long. There are plans. The plans range from $16 a month Canadian, which I think is around $10 US a month, to about $30 a month. Get a certain number of packs that you can generate and download with a certain number of samples. Just taking a quick look at the facts, there's a limited number of packs you can generate while it's in beta for free. There's a description of how Co-Producer works using AI, and this is interesting. How do I make a good prompt? You can try suggesting emotions. I think that notion is a little bit different than the way we currently search for samples in a sample library. We usually look by genre or instrument type or style, but I wouldn't say emotion comes into play. So they give some examples here. Just taking a peek at the samples that came in that grunge pack. Let's see, we've got bass guitar. What do these sound like? Well, that sounds like a kick, not a bass guitar. So sometimes the labeling's not perfect. Distorted synth, let's hear that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Grunge guitar, and this is really what I was after here. Well, I gotta say, it delivers what I was expecting, and who can complain when it's generated this sample pack for free? Whenever something new comes out, especially when it's using artificial intelligence, there's all this speculation about how it will change the industry. But let's not forget that there's a lot of infrastructure already in place that people are used to using. And what we're really talking about here is kind of a change in behavior. Do you generate sample packs as you need them on the fly? Or are we still indoctrinated into that world where we like to collect samples, organize them our own way, and reuse them in our own music? I've got a very extensive library of samples that I've accumulated largely for free, and it's around 350,000 samples, and I load all those samples into ADSR Sample Manager, which is just one of many tools available, but it's free. And you can search through this based on all the tags that those samples exist. So if I was looking for disco drums, I can find it pretty easily, and it's based on these tags, which are standard tags. One of the other options I have is Loopcloud, where I pay a monthly subscription that gives me access to 14 million samples, as well as all the popular sample pack. And similarly, I can search through my library and easily find a sample that I'm looking for. Another piece of that infrastructure is how these sample tools work within your DAW. In here, I'm looking at XO, which is a drum application, and all of these dots represent the world of drum samples I have access to. One of the nice things about XO is that you can find similar drums. So you pick a particular sample, like say a snare, and you get similar sounding snares that exist in the universe of all your snare samples. Similarly, the Loopcloud plugin works inside my DAW. I don't have to go to the web. I don't have to use an application outside of my DAW. I can basically search for a sample within my DAW and just drag it and use it in that environment. One more feature not to be overlooked is that Logic, the DAW of my choice, does come with a loop browser or a clip browser, and there are hundreds of Apple loops that I get for free. And some of them come in packs. Here's a long list of packs available from Apple. And they're high quality samples, and they keep coming out with new stuff. It's easy to find things that I can use. I can also drag in all of the samples from my sample library, either all of them or selectively, into this untagged loop environment. But essentially, this gets all my sample assets into my DAW, where ultimately I'm going to create songs. Another important clue is understanding the business model for the sample packed environment currently, and even Output make most of their money from Output Arcade, which is really a curated sample library where you can download packs that are organized in a way to help you make songs and put things together. So this is their big revenue source currently, Output Arcade. Then they've got instruments and effects. And then here's Co-Producer. And in a way you would think, well, Co-Producer is going to cannibalize the business they already have around Arcade. Isn't it kind of the same thing? And Output have taken the advanced step of saying, rather than be a laggard in this field, we're going to be a leader early on. So I wonder, how long will it take before other vendors that sell curated sample packs jump on the bandwagon? By now, you've probably watched a few videos on Co-Producer. It's not very difficult to sign up and give it a try, but mostly I'm interested in your views. In the comments, let me know what you think. And if you found this video interesting or thought-provoking, click on the like button, consider subscribing to the channel. I appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.